All right, hello. I hope everyone is doing well. Today I'm going to be making an extremely important business. All right, I'm going to be covering exactly how I was able to scale my online business. This is a big mistake that I see people who are just starting out. They sign a couple of clients and they start doing some stupid stuff that's not going to help them grow their business. So today I'm going to be sharing exactly what I did and this little way of operating, which I really like in online businesses, and how I help all of my clients scale their agencies to 50, 100K per month. So quick backstory on me for those that don't know. Essentially, I used to, work at a grocery store. I was working summer jobs and stuff like that, making about $12 per hour. And now, recently, last week actually, I made $30,000 per week. So that's like the new sort of bench line for us. And as you can see, I have my own mentorship program. I'm in my own stuff, in learning from other people and stuff like that, as you always should. And today I'm going to be explaining to you exactly how I was able to do this with my online consulting business. And this, by the way, can be applied to any online business, and any business, to be honest. It's a concept that's very simple, all right? The biggest mistakes that I see people doing is that they have their core offering. Okay, this can be Facebook ads, website building, SEO, stuff like that. The issue that I notice is that when people scale, instead of sort of trying to provide more, instead of bringing the clients closer to their desired outcome, what they do is they try to replicate what they're already doing in different formats. Right? So what do I mean by that? Let's say their core offering is, I know most of you guys are doing like marketing or appointment setting. So let's say it's like Facebook ads. All right, let's say you run Facebook ads for your clients. It's going super well. What should be the next step for you? All right, in a perfect world, or not in a perfect world, what you should be doing is something that's going to help them bring to their closer goal. So let's say their end goal is to make more money. You could also help them close the deals that you bring them. All right, so you can offer closing. And notice how this service, it's like the next natural step. All right, you can use the example of a car. All right, you start with like the main frame of the car, then you can add the windshield, the steering wheel, the wheels. It's like things that sort of stack on the core offering, which is like the frame of the car. But what you guys are doing, what most people are doing, is that instead of going horizontal, what you guys do is you go vertical. And what do I mean by that? The amount of people that come to me and say, my clients are getting amazing results with Facebook ads, and that's all they're offering to their clients. I want to do Google ads. I want to do TikTok ads. YouTube ads. And the issue with that is that you're still offering basically the same service to your clients. Okay, it's the same thing. It's just like different methods to get more leads. But what is the end goal of running these things? Is to get more leads. And if the ads are performing extremely well, then you don't necessarily need to expand. Like, yes, maybe you do need to expand, but what you should be doing is going vertical, which is what is the next step that my client needs. All right, so in your case, it can be closing, it can be it can be the follow-ups. Let's say organic, so like a personal brand. What else? Let's say community. Staff. Okay, these are a couple of examples. All right, notice how, yes, I'm offering more services, because I know you guys heard from everyone saying that like, oh, only stick to one service, don't offer 20 different things when you're starting out, which is true. But when you start expanding, you have to offer different services, yes, but not the same thing, not a service that's going to give them the exact same outcome. All right, not, oh, Facebook ads is working well, let's do Google ads now. Oh, let's do TikTok ads. It's not going to change anything. They're just going to get more leads. But if the front end and the back end is all screwed up and there's nothing that's happening, then it's useless. It's not useless, but like it's not that much of a valuable service. I would love for someone to come to me and book me 20 meetings per day. That's amazing. I'd be super happy. And if they come to me and they say, Oliver, I can get you 40 meetings now per week, per day, or whatever, my example. By running TikTok ads, I can double the amount of results. And it's like, cool, like I'm very happy if you can do that. But now my issue is that I can't really handle 40 calls per day. Like I don't have the team, I don't have the infrastructure I can fulfill for 40 people. So you start developing new problems that you should be solving or helping your clients on. And that's what I call horizontal scaling. You want to sort of follow the natural progression of your service. So if I run Facebook ads, I'm getting them leads. What happens with the leads? Someone has to follow up with them, make sure they book a call. And then someone has to close them. And then afterwards, what else can I do to get them more natural, organic leads, people who are a bit more warmed up to who we are, the personal brand? How can I bring the community together so I can build them sort of like a pool of potential clients? I can create a Facebook group for them. Oh, they don't have enough staff to actually fulfill for the leads that I'm bringing them. Let me contact a recruitment agency that can help me with that. All right, the goal when you scale a business, you won't scale a business to 30K per week by just doing Facebook ads and TikTok ads. That is never going to happen. You need to offer a bit more in the horizontal way so that you offer the complete package. All right, I made a video on this yesterday, this right here. The current situation to the desired outcome. All right, if you're just doing Facebook ads and you start stacking TikTok ads, something that's not really bringing them closer, this is what you're doing. This is exactly what you're doing. You're offering more vertical scaling, but horizontally, you're not bringing them to the desired outcome. But when you start stacking a bunch of crap at the same time, that's when you start offering a bit more. And that's when you can charge higher ticket and you have something that's a bit more valuable. All right, it's a big lesson that I learned when scaling, because when I started out, I was doing Google. And what I was saying to myself, I was like, okay, afterwards I'll do Facebook, I'll do TikTok, I'll do YouTube. I'll get them even more leads. But the issue wasn't leads. Like I was already getting enough leads through Google. Like, and that was like, it was more than enough to get them results for a local business. What I needed to help them was having an appointment setter call the leads, have someone close them, give them quotes, and then helping the company build a personal brand or a company brand. Okay, so that's how you scale a business. Very important. This lesson of horizontal versus vertical scaling, most of you guys are doing vertical. Do not do that. Ask yourself, what can I provide that is sort of the next progressional step into bringing my clients closer to their desired outcome? And that's how you can scale a business to 30K per week. Okay, you charge a higher ticket and you offer something that people actually want and that is extremely difficult to replicate. Do you know how many people are doing like this but aren't able to do this, the horizontal? All right, so the more you do this, the more you differentiate yourself from the marketplace. So the more unique your service is and the higher you can charge. As simple as that. Okay, so I hope this was useful. Small business lesson that I learned at scaling. I wish I knew this earlier on, so I'm sharing this with everyone on here. Do not make this mistake as you're scaling. When you're starting out, pick one core offering, focus on that, and as that grows, then you can start going horizontally and start stacking the additional services that helps your client reach their desired outcome.